Yo, check this out. Today we're watching the unfair advantages of your eye color. Take a look at the thumbnail. Blue eyes are apparently good, but orange eyes are OP. I've never met someone with orange eyes, but I have blue eyes, so I'm excited to see what kind of superpowers my eyes have. Let's see. Let's find out. Try not to get educated. Let's go. Okay, so he's gonna be ranking every eye color. I wonder what blue is gonna be at, because I think blue eyes are OP. Look, my eyes are dope, so hopefully it gets a high ranking. Let's see what he says, though.
Actually, one of the only eye colors to have something in common with animals.
What?
Occurring in approximately 5% of the world's population, amber eyes actually have a higher proportion of pheomelanin.
Okay, I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but I've never seen someone with yellow eyes before. That's kind of dope. Why is that number 8? What?
A fascinating pigment that codes for a reddish yellow kind of look. So it kind of looks like my urine.
Bro.
And it's
What?
also found very commonly in animals. Not only that, but they effectively have better night vision. Kinda. The theory is that lighter eyes have less pigment, so they soak up less stray light, and a tiny bit more light can scatter around inside the eye before it reaches the retina. In theory, this should allow lighter colors to pick up more light and see better in the dark. Now, the evidence is mixed on that, and the effect is slight, but I will be considering it in the ranking. It's just too cool to ignore. But it is just a theory. But this effect only gets more potent with lighter colors. Now, time for drawbacks of the amber eyes.
Okay.
I keep the disadvantages in a very special place. I keep them in the School of Foibles.
Oh!
Foibles means disadvantages, by the way. Because there's a lack of melanin in the iris of amber eyes, they kind of struggle in more bright environments. And some studies say they might be more at risk of cataracts.
Okay.
And that's it. I think I'll dub amber eyes the hunter of the king's court. And keep in mind, these eye colors are only going to get better as we go up.
Okay, so yellow eyes are the worst eyes because they don't do too well in the sun because they're so light, I guess. Okay, let's see what number 7 is.
This next one was probably the toughest placement decision I made. Number 7, found in around 5 to 8% of the population. Hazel eyes.
Hazel eyes. I know so many people with hazel eyes, bro.
Combine advantages from 3 completely different eye colors.
That's pretty cool, actually.
You see, hazel eyes are a mix of brown, green, and gold tones.
Okay.
A lot of people actually report hazel eyes changing color depending on mood. Now that is complete gobbledygook. Horseradish, if you will. However, it is based in some reality. You see, due to the patchy pigment of hazel...
That is dope, bro. How is that number 7? All the little intricate... That's cool. That's cool.
Hazel eyes. Different lighting, pupil size, or viewing angle can make certain pigments in their eye pop more compared to others.
Okay.
This actually gives them one of the coolest abilities on the list. Depending on the exact mix of eye colors they have, they could have any range of advantages from any of their 3 mixed colors.
Why is it so
low, though? Light or dark eye advantages depending on the person. So, why did I rank it so low? Because it's so chance-based. You could just get a bad mix. But there is an advantage that is universal to hazel eyes. Due to their changing irises, they're often labeled as exotic, and by extension, more attractive in most populations. Kind of like me. I'm kind of attractive as well. Isn't that right, Discord kitten? But enough glazing.
What?
It's time for the School of Foibles.
Okay. The drawbacks.
Disadvantages of hazel eyes include more glare when in the sun, and higher risk of some cancers, and slightly higher risk of AMD, age-related macular degeneration. It's where your macula degenerates as you get older. But once again, these disadvantages depend on your particular hazel. Overall, I'd say this eye color is the princess of the king's court. I wonder who the king is. You guys are wondering, I bet. I'm not telling.
Bro,
I'm not telling you who the king is. You'll have to find out. But the next one is
number 6.
One of the rarest in the world. And you know what they say about eyes.
Okay, so just because it's rare doesn't mean it's good, I guess? Because this next one is apparently one of the rarest in the world, so let's see.
They're the windows to the mind. Number 6.
Okay,
green
number 6.
Eye colors
Green.
actually have the strangest reason for their coloring. I mean, it's just straight up bizarre. This eye color only occurs in roughly 2% of the world's population,
2%?
making it one of the rarest eye colors of this entire
Why is it so
video.
low on the
And
list?
it's actually the color I have in real life. You see, the color actually occurs from a combination of 3 things. Low melanin, creating that blue shade, combining with the yellow pigment in the eye, and light scattering. So there's actually 0 pigment coding for the green of the eye. It's just a light trick in color theory, making it one of the most biologically complex eye colors out there. And they actually have slightly more powerful night vision. And once again, that is slight.
Really?
But they have another neat little cool thing. Due to its rarity and striking appearance, it actually is considered to be one of the number 1 most attractive eye colors in the world.
I guess that makes sense.
It's considered folklore or myth. They're also considered to be mysterious or lucky. It's time for
Alright, the drawbacks of green eyes.
Green eyes have greater light sensitivity, higher risk of ocular melanoma, and finally, higher skin cancer risk due to overall melanin body levels.
My kid better not have green eyes,
I'd
bro.
say green is the mistress of the king's court. Guys, there's only 4 more before I reveal the king. He's got to be so handsome.
I wonder what color it is. I wonder what color his eyes are.
You'll find out.
Okay, most of the eyes so far are like really rare, which kind of makes sense if you think about it, because if a specific eye color is really good, then they should keep on living like forever, right? Does that make sense? I don't know. Let's see what the next one is though. Number 5, it better not be blue. I think blue is going to be pretty high, but I'm excited to see what he says about it.
5. It is actually the origin of lighter colors today. Every person before this eye color came about had dark eye colors. Being held by around 8 to 10% of people worldwide, please welcome to the stage, blue.
Bruh, number 5?
The
Come
blue
on now.
color of the eye is caused by a lack of melanin in the iris. So light scattering in the stroma produces blue hues. But what makes this eye color special? Well, it actually has the most noticeable night vision of any of the colors we discussed so far. Due to its inherent lack of melanin, there's not a lot to absorb stray light for these guys, making them very photosensitive. So even the tiniest bit of reflected light in the dark is more noticeable to them than their dark eye counterparts.
Oh my god.
This effect is subtle but super cool. They're also considered to be a very socially attractive color. But now it's time for... What's it time for? Say it with me now. The Scroll of Void.
Okay, drawbacks. Let's see what's wrong with my eyes.
Very photosensitive. They also have a higher lifetime risk of ocular melanoma and a comparatively higher risk of skin cancer. We'll call this one the assassin of the king's court.
Okay.
Guys, we only have 3
what's next?
left before the king. And the next one is even rarer than green.
Rarer than green? Even
Gray
though it's only...
eyes. This is
Gray
the
eyes.
eye
Okay.
color.
I think I have like blue gray eyes. Hold on, let me see if I can. Let me know, what color do you see? Is it blue gray or blue? I don't know. That's what my mom always told me, at least, so I don't know. Okay, let's see what the good things are and the bad things are about gray eyes. I think gray eyes are dope. That's actually crazy. I wish my eyes were fully gray.
1% of the world's population. And some studies even suggest that they have even less melanin than blue eyes. And if that's true, they might have a slightly better night vision than any of the other colors.
What?
It's basically a better version of blue. The silvery color
What if I got both?
is actually caused by a slightly different structure in the stroma, which causes light to be scattered slightly differently from blue. And like some of the other eye colors,
Whatever
like
that
green
means.
or blue, its striking color mixed with its rarity lands it solidly among some of the most attractive eye colors out
Dope.
there. Now,
that's pretty cool.
say it with me. It's time for the Scroll of Void.
What's with this guy?
They have a higher lifetime risk of ocular melanoma, skin
So
cancer,
far, everybody got the same
and the
same
sun
drawbacks.
hurts because they're more sensitive to the UV rays. I'd say these guys are the werewolves of the king's court. 2 more until I reveal the king.
Okay, so he has only been talking about lighter color eyes so far. So does that mean darker color eyes are better? I don't know. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's find out.
Gee, I hope I haven't hyped it up too much. My goodness, I'm actually a little bit nervous. You, however, probably own this next eye color. Number 3.
Number
the
3.
moment a lot of you have been waiting for, and some of you may have skipped to, held by around 50% of the world's population, brown eyes.
Makes sense.
Brown.
Percent of people got brown eyes. That means that 1 in every 2 people have brown eyes. That's actually insane, bro.
You know what brown kind of reminds me of?
It must be OP if everybody's got it.
Subscribing to my YouTube channel.
Facts. Don't subscribe to me. Subscribe to him.
It is the first eye color
Do
to
not
ever
subscribe.
evolve in humans. And it's really no wonder why it lasted as long as it had. You'll understand why I didn't place it higher in a moment, but the reason brown is so high is due to its overwhelming advantages. It's just crazy.
Really?
It's like, whoa. That's a lot of advantages.
Really?
It has the best UV and glare protection. They're essentially built-in sunglasses. It has some of the lowest AMD and ocular melanoma rates. It has a lower skin cancer risk due to the high melanin. In the more social sense, they're actually perceived as being more trustworthy and warm by people.
What?
Meaning you could probably get away with telling some lies, making it one of the most overpowered eye colors on the list.
That's pretty dope.
Now, it's time for...
Oh yeah, what's bad about it though? If it's so overpowered, what makes it bad?
Brown eyes don't do so well in the dark, and some evidence points to higher cataract rates. And that's pretty much it. I call it the queen of the king's court.
Okay, so there's 2 more now.
But who's left? Who could possibly be better than that? Number 2. This one is a bit interesting. And really, it would have been at home at the bottom or at the top of the list. But I think, personally, this eye color has the potential to be the best on the list.
I'm so curious.
And it occurs in only 1% of the population.
This is the rarest one.
Heterochromia. A condition that allows the carriers to have multiple eye colors.
I've seen someone with that before.
Only eye color you can actually obtain, like after birth.
Wait, what?
Through trauma, diseases, or drugs. However, there's a specific version of heterochromia I'm referring to. It's called complete heterochromia, specifically between a dark and a light eye. Because technically, you could genetically have all the same health advantages of the brown eye color, with the added night vision of a lighter color, like blue. If you had a blue or gray eye and a brown eye, your eyes could hypothetically be the most
You got the best and the worst at the same time, though.
Plus, on a social standpoint,
cancels out.
people find it very visually striking, allowing you to stand out and, by extension, possibly look more attractive. And when it comes to the school of vinyl, heterochromia could be a sign of underlying problems, so definitely get it checked out by a medical professional. But most heterochromia is completely harmless to the carrier, and I'm going to name it one of the highest honors of the King's Court. Due to its sheer potential, I dub thee the Jester of the King's Court.
Okay, wait. What other eye colors are left? He's named every single color. What is number 1? What could number 1 possibly be?
Number 1, held by about 10% of the global population. Black eyes. Yes, black eyes are the king of all eye colors.
Bro, I never seen someone with black eyes.
They're not really an eye color. Black eyes don't exist. But very, 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 very dark brown eyes do. And when you look at them, they look black. So we're calling them black, okay? That's what and it's simple why it's at the top. It has every single health and light advantage of dark colored eyes, but charged to the absolute maximum.
Makes
they have the
sense.
best UV protection, the lowest risk of all the ocular problems we've mentioned in this video, and only one single drawback: it doesn't do so well in the dark due to the high amount of melanin absorbing stray light.
Honestly, that video was crazy. I think blue should have been ranked higher. I don't care.